Welcome to the Virtual College Fair for all Virginia students, sponsored by the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Counselors and StriveScan. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at strivescan.com/Virginia. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at that same website, strivescan.com/Virginia. And now I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter, Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
Thank you very much. Let me get this up for everyone. Alrighty here. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sean Jones. I'm one of the Associate Directors of Admissions here at Indiana University of Pennsylvania, better known as IUP. On behalf of the entire IUP family, faculty, staff, students, and alum, I want to thank each and every one of you for the opportunity to share some information about IUP. The presentation that I have for you this morning, it's quick, it's brief, it's to the point. More importantly, it addresses the most common questions that we get from students and parents. So with that being said, let's get started. One of the most common questions we often get from parents and students is, where are you guys located? Are you guys located in Indiana or Pennsylvania? Well, our town is Indiana. Our state is Pennsylvania. We're located just about 45 minutes east of Pittsburgh. IUP is one of the largest institutions in Pennsylvania with over 10,000 students. 7% of the students who attend IUP are from out of state. These are students who are looking for an institution that can provide them with great resources and opportunities both inside and outside of the classroom. Do you have our majors? Chances are we do. We offer over 130 majors, 70 minors, and 30 certificate programs. Our most popular programs are education, criminology, communication media, pre-law, pre-med, nursing, psychology, and anything to do with business. Some of our most unique programs are programs such as speech and language pathology, interior design, and environmental health. Tell us your goals, and we'll help you create a path to your success, whether that's double majoring or any combination of major with a minor or a certificate. If you're undecided, that's okay. You have time. We'll help you figure it out. As a student, you will not be on your own. Our professors not only teach, but advise and act as mentors to our students. Our student to faculty ratio is 16:1. Our average class size is 30 to 35 students. 98% of our classes are taught by full-time faculty, not graduate assistants. All of our professors have office hours. So if you need help, you will have a direct line to your professor. As an institution, it's important to us that our students are prepared and competitive in the job market. Our students have many opportunities to learn outside of the classroom, whether that's doing a study abroad, participating in a national exchange program, or getting an internship. With over 3,000 internship opportunities, our students have interned at some of the largest companies in the world, such as Tesla, IBM, and Disney. Putting your knowledge into practice is something that's important to us. Where will I live? Here at IUP, we have 11 resident halls on campus. Our students have 6 different living styles to choose from a single person suite to a 4-person suite. All of our resident halls have Wi-Fi, laundry room, microwave, and refrigerators, all of the comforts of home. We also offer our students different living learning opportunities, our communities. This is a great way to make friends and to meet students with similar interests. If you're interested in living on a floor with all nursing majors, all business majors, you can do that. There are dozens to choose from, and many of these communities host not only social, but academic events around campus as well. What will I eat? You will not be disappointed. We offer a variety of options for our students, from all-you-can-eat dining facilities to some of your favorite chain restaurants. You'll always find something good throughout campus. I promise you, you won't go hungry. How will I meet people? We always encourage our students to get involved. Getting involved is easy. We have more than 200 clubs and organizations, fraternities, sororities, service organizations, as well as 19 Division II varsity sports. We also offer club and intramural sports. If you're just looking to stay in shape, we have 3 fitness centers on campus for our students as well. How do I get started? Well, there are 3 important things you need to know before applying to IUP. 1, we are on a rolling admissions basis, so we don't have a deadline to apply. 2, we do not have an application fee. 3, if you have no SAT test score, if you don't have an ACT test score, no problem. We're SAT optional or we're test optional. So what do you need to apply? We need an application, we need your high school transcript. If you have your SAT test score or your ACT test score and you want to send them to us, please do so. Letters of recommendations and essays, they're optional. Our average SAT score is close to 1100. Our average GPA is a 3.3. We receive over 10,000 applications each year. Our average incoming freshman class is anywhere between 1,500 to 1,800 students. Once your application is complete, you will get a decision from us within 2 to 3 weeks. Financing your education. One of the most common questions that we often get from students is about scholarship money. Regardless of whether you are in-state or out-of-state, our merit-based scholarships are open to all students. Once you have been admitted, you will automatically be considered for scholarship money with or without an SAT test score. How can you learn more about IUP? We encourage you to explore all of our different opportunities, from a virtual open house to virtual weekday programs. If you're interested in seeing us or visiting us on our campus, you can sign up for an in-person appointment throughout the week. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. That is it. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate the time.
Thank you. Just a reminder to all of the audience members to please keep sending in those Q&A questions. And now we'll hear from Bluefield College.
Great, thank you so much. My name is Scott Paul Hamus. I'm the Associate Director of Traditional Admissions here at Bluefield. That means that I get to interact with each and every one of our incoming freshmen from up and down the I-81 corridor of the state of Virginia, as well as those from our northeastern states. But I am happy to talk to all students, and I'm definitely glad to be here with you all today. So let's get started. What do you need to know about Bluefield? We are a fairly small private Christian college in the southwestern part of Virginia. We have about 1,200 students total, but only about 750 of those are undergraduates, and only about 500 students are physically present on campus. In a normal year, of course, with COVID-19, we are practicing very safe social distancing with a variety of online learning opportunities at this time. But I say we're fairly small because we love that. We love that we have the opportunity to work one-on-one with our students. In our smaller classrooms, we have an average of about 15 students per class with a student to faculty ratio of only about 14. So that allows for a lot of great interactions, a lot of great one-on-one time. All of our faculty have office hours that they maintain so that they can have their door open to meet with students who have additional questions or just need to talk about some of the course materials. Our students do come from all over the world. We have 16 different countries that we represent, as well as 32 different states. And those students are able to study any one of our more than 40 academic programs. We do have lots of the traditional liberal arts, the humanities, as well as a wide variety of sciences and pre-professional programs. While you are looking at Bluefield, I definitely want you to know what it looks like to actually be here as a student. When you're thinking about all the different opportunities that you have, I definitely want to encourage you to try to make it out to any campus that's currently open for tours. I know that can be definitely a little bit difficult right now, but here at Bluefield, we have several different options for you to check out. We have a virtual tour that you can do totally online via a webcam, or that you can do on your phone. If you have virtual reality goggles, we offer that capability, as well as preview days, which are larger events But again, we're doing those online right now. But if you want, you do have the opportunity to come be here with us on campus as a small group, walk around. We can introduce you to faculty and coaches, really anybody you want to talk to. And we're going to make sure that you get a full understanding of what it looks like to be a Bluefield College student. And I want to let you know, if you look at the bottom right of the screen, that's a QR code. You can literally pick up your cell phone, scan that QR code, and it'll take you directly to a place where you can get us a little more info so we can schedule a visit or a conversation with you. But while you are touring our campus, we definitely want you to know what it looks like to live here on campus. We do offer a wide variety of technologies and a wide variety of amenities that personally I did not have as a Bluefield College student. I graduated in 2011, and I'm super jealous of the smart washing machines. We have an app, it's a Speed Queen thing. It'll tell you when your clothes are done in the washing machine. It'll send you a text message and tell you, hey, this dryer over here is now available. It's time for you to move your stuff over. We do have Wi-Fi in each and every room on campus. And RAs, that stands for resident advisors, we pay students to work on campus in a variety of functions, but in our residence halls, you can actually have a student leadership opportunity as a sophomore or higher to actually live for free. We're gonna pay for your room, and then also receive a paycheck to be one of the people that serves as a leader in that residential space. While on campus, our students are able to enjoy a variety of activities. We have over 25 clubs and organizations that cover a wide variety of topics, from hiking and camping to fishing, Greek life organizations. We do have a biology club that does different fun things out in the environment. We have a wide variety of fine arts. Our vocal students, our students who sing, they are able to travel throughout the country of Austria every 2 years on a choir tour as they sing and present to different folks throughout that country. We do have a variety of campus ministries. As a Christian college, our ministry as faculty and staff is to our students. I do want to highlight that we will accept students based on their academic performance, and we do not require students to hold a Christian faith. But we do know throughout your 4 years with us that you will have the opportunity to experience Christ and experience Christianity. And we want you to know that you do have a wide variety of opportunities, not just in the classroom experience, but also throughout your time living on campus. We do have 18 Division I athletic programs that are able to give you a wide variety of scholarship opportunities. I do want you to look at that 37 number and know that nobody pays that, because everybody gets fantastic financial aid packages. And I'm about to be cut off, so I just want you to know that we're totally test optional, and more contact info. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from West Virginia University.
Hello, thank you. I'm going to share my screen with you now. All right. So thank you, everyone. My name's Mandy Weaver, and I'm the regional recruiter at West Virginia University for the territories of Virginia and DC. My office is the Office of Undergraduate Admissions. And thank you for taking time out of your morning to listen to us and find out more about WVU. So just a few facts. I'm not going to read all of these because you can take a look at the ones that interest you, but I will highlight a few things that are important for you to know. We are the flagship institution for the state of West Virginia. We're a public land grant founded in 1867, and we're in Morgantown, West Virginia. We have just under 27,000 total students with 360 total majors. About 140 of those are undergraduate majors, and we do offer 142 minors as well. And then on the right-hand side, some of my favorite things that I like to share with students here. The second bullet, we are one of only 4 institutions in the country that offer the joint program of petroleum and natural gas engineering with the ABET accreditation, and our graduate program is number 12 in the 100 best graduate school programs in the country. And then the last bullet, the WVU Blanchett Rockefeller Neurosciences Institute is the world's first institute that is devoted to the study of human memory, and it specifically focuses on Alzheimer's disease. So where is Morgantown, West Virginia? If you're not familiar with where we're located, we are about 4 hours away from DC. We're 70 miles south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so we're in the northern part of our state. And Morgantown is truly a college town setting. So there are some other companies and organizations within the area, but WVU is really the heart of the community. And we sort of call ourselves a small city because it's not small, but it's definitely not large by any means. We're somewhere in between. So you sort of get the best of both worlds with the large university atmosphere and in a small community setting, or medium size rather, I guess you could say. And we have received some nice accolades about our community over the last few years that you can take a look at there in the bullets. The other locations on the map, this is the map of the state of West Virginia, and so the other locations include a couple of our branch campuses. We have WVU Kaiser, or Potomac State College, you might have heard it referred to. It is primarily a 2-year program located in the Eastern Panhandle. And then in the southern part of our state is WVU Beckley, or WVU Institute of Technology. And it is a 4-year degree granting institution. However, it does not offer graduate or professional level programs. And then the 2 smaller locations in Charleston and Martinsburg, these are our health sciences centers that our graduate and professional students take advantage of, in addition to our health sciences center at the Morgantown campus. And some of the pictures listed here, in the top right-hand corner, that's an entrance to one of our rail trails in Morgantown. There are lots of outdoor recreational opportunities in and around the area. And the bottom picture is High Street, which is kind of like Morgantown's Main Street. So there are lots of cool shops on High Street, you know, neat restaurants that aren't chain restaurants, and it backs up right to the main part of the downtown campus. So it's very accessible to our students. Our campus is pretty big. It's separated into 3 different areas, but it is easy for our students to get around campus. We have our downtown area, which is sort of like our arts and sciences area and where the university started. And then Evansdale is about a mile away from the downtown area, but it is spread out a little bit more and includes most of our residence halls. We do have residence halls on downtown as well, and then our health sciences area. And then we also have transportation opportunities for you. Our transit system, the people mover you can see there, and our bus system will get you where you need to go in and around campus. So who are our students? Well, they come from every state in the United States, every county in West Virginia, and over about 118 different countries. Our freshman class profile is listed there, and this is just a list of some of our students who've received the more prestigious scholarships. We offer the 140 undergraduate majors that I mentioned earlier. They're housed within 14 different colleges and schools that you can see there. So everything from agriculture to interior design is offered at WVU. Our application process is rolling. There's not a deadline that you need to apply by. You'll find out a decision pretty quickly within 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes sooner. We don't recommend, or don't rather require essays or letters of recommendation. You don't have to turn those in. You can use our WVU application or the common application. We don't have a preference. And your completed application is the application itself. You can apply with test scores or without. We are test optional. And your official transcript or self-reporting of courses and grades is fine. Future student resources. So this website is right off of our admissions page, and it will give you information about some of the things that you need to continue checking out if you're interested in us. We offer virtual tours. You can schedule an appointment with me if you'd like more information. And then we have some upcoming special events like Discover WVU Day open houses, our Go First Friday, our more festive programs, but before the home football games, and any of the other sessions that you see listed there. Thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Just another reminder to please keep sending in those Q&A questions. And now we'll be hearing from the University of Missouri.
All right. Well, my name is Jordan, and I'm with the University of Missouri, or most commonly referred to as Mizzou. At our university, we do have
still in like presenter.
Oh,
like,
okay.
You can see the next slide.
Gotcha. Let me try again.
Yeah.
Same thing.
No, that looks great.
Okay, thank you. Okay, at Mizzou, we do have a little over 30,000 students. We do have Tigers coming from every county in Missouri, all 50 states, and more than 120 countries. So we do have students coming from all over the world to join us in Columbia, Missouri. If you're not familiar with Missouri, Columbia is essentially the center of the state of Missouri. So our two largest cities are going to be Kansas City and St. Louis on either side of us, and Columbia is smack dab in the middle, about an hour and a half from both of those larger cities. We are a college town, so it's a really fun place to go to school. A little under 117,000 people living in the town of Columbia, and we are a top 25 city to live in. So it is a really fun place, lots of music venues, restaurants, tons of outdoor activities as well if you're into hiking, biking, swimming, anything like that. My favorite thing about Columbia and the downtown area is it's right across the street from campus. So all of our campus is in one central location, and our downtown is right across the street. We do have over 300 degree programs on our campus, housed in 13 different schools and colleges. So lots of different majors to choose from. Some of our largest programs are going to be our College of Engineering, our School of Health Professions, our School of Nursing, our College of Business, and our School of Journalism. We do have the world's first and oldest School of Journalism here on campus. We are also one of 6 public institutions to house a medical school, law school, and veterinary school all on one campus as well. We here at Mizzou utilize something we like to call the Missouri method, which is essentially learning by doing. We want our students to be out there and be hands-on in the field of study that they have chosen. So whether that means a practicum or an internship or working in an extracurricular club, we want you to be out there and be active. And that is something we have termed here the Missouri method. So you'll hear that a lot on our campus. This year we did have our highest retention rate ever at 90%, so we're very excited that our students are choosing to return to Mizzou after their freshman year and that they're happy here on campus. We also boasted a 92.7% successful career outcomes rate this year, which means students are graduating from Mizzou, obtaining a job, going to graduate school, or joining the military within 6 months of graduating from Mizzou. So we think that's awesome, and our students are being very successful after they leave campus, which obviously is very important. Fun fact for you, we are home of the original homecoming here on campus. So if you enjoy celebrating homecoming at your high school, you'll definitely enjoy celebrating homecoming here at Mizzou. It is a month-long celebration, the whole month of October. We love to celebrate homecoming with lots of parades and different events. The largest collegiate blood drive is housed on our campus as well. And it all culminates in our big football game at the end of the month. So if you didn't know, Mizzou is in the SEC, the Southeastern Conference. So we are a big time sports school here. We do have 20 different Division I NCAA sports on our campus. So we do definitely love our sports here. If you're looking at applying to Mizzou, we have a couple of different things going on this year. We did enact our test optional policy for the upcoming 2021 fall class. But what we require for our application, we're going to do an application online. We are on the Common App, or we do have our university specific application. So either one of those is fine. We will require your high school transcript. And if you're applying with a test score, we will need a test score sent directly from College Board or from ACT. If you're applying test optional, we'll still need that application, but we'll also be requiring your transcript and a personal statement, as well as a resume, and that will be reviewed holistically through our committee process. We do have a number of automatic merit-based scholarships for our students. So when you're applying to Mizzou, you will automatically be reviewed for those scholarships based on your merit. And if you're awarded those scholarships, we will send that money on to you with your acceptance. We are on rolling admission, so you can apply at any time. Our application opens August 1st of every year. And then we usually return a decision between 2 to 4 weeks for my students applying with a test score, and students applying without a test score, it may take a month to 2 months to return a decision. One of my favorite things I like to talk about with my out-of-state students is that Missouri is the easiest state to gain residency in. So we do allow our out-of-state students to come to campus, establish residency in the state of Missouri during their freshman year, and pay in-state tuition for the remainder of their time here at Mizzou. That is a $17,000 difference a year. So you will have the ability to become a Missouri resident if you follow these 5 steps on the screen within 12 consecutive months. And like I said, pay in-state tuition, which is $17,000 a difference a year, which is awesome. My name is Jordan. I'm the regional representative here for Mizzou. So I do live in the state of Virginia and work with our Maryland, DC, Virginia students. My email is really simple, askjordan@missouri.edu. We are offering virtual tours as well as on-campus tours as well. We also offer weekly virtual student panels. You can meet with any of the academic departments you would like to meet with virtually as well. And we're offering virtual tours where the tour guide will take you around campus, but you can also come out to Columbia and visit us. So thank you for listening to me today.
Thank you. And next we'll be hearing from the Catholic University of America.
Hi everyone, welcome. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. Excellent. So Catholic University is located in Washington, DC. So depending upon where you're all coming from, could be just around the corner from you. We are the National University of the Catholic Church. So unlike some other Catholic schools you might be considering that are tied to a specific religious order, like the Jesuits or Dominicans, we are the Bishop's University, a Catholic, and that's something that we're really proud of. We were founded as a graduate research center. So that research piece is something that is super prevalent on our campus today. Every April, we offer our annual research day, and it's really a campus-wide academic festival. Classes are canceled. Our students have the opportunity to present the research that they've been doing over the course of the academic year. Our undergrads, our graduate students, food trucks will come to campus. It's a big deal and kind of the culmination of all of the work that our students have had the chance to do. We do have a Catholic University in Rome campus, which is our flagship study abroad campus. We do offer 96 other direct affiliate programs on 6 of the 7 continents. So with the exception of Antarctica, you can pretty much do anything, go anywhere. Whatever you're paying to be on campus in DC is what you would pay to study abroad. So all need-based and merit scholarships are transferring abroad with you. And every single student on major can study abroad regardless of major. So that includes nurses, architects, engineers. We have at least one program for you, if not more than that. We have about 3,300 undergraduate students on campus, 2,600 graduate and law students. It's really a nice small to medium-sized school, but you can study things at Catholic that you typically would find at big, huge state universities. About 80% of our students do indicate that they're Catholic on their application, but we certainly are welcoming to students from all faiths and backgrounds. We have students from all 50 states on campus and from almost 90 different countries on campus. So really reflective of the diversity of Washington, D.C. We are the largest campus in Washington, D.C. We sit on about 176 acres, still only takes about 12 or 13 minutes to walk from one side of campus to the next. We very much have that traditional green campus feel, tight-knit community. You wouldn't know you were in our nation's capital by standing on our campus. But with that being said, we do have a metro stop right on campus, and you can be on Capitol Hill on the National Mall within about 10 minutes. Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors are required to live on campus. Seniors have the option to move off campus if they'd like. We are in the process right now of building a new dining hall as well as a new residence hall. Both are slated to open early in 2022, so providing even more opportunities for our seniors to stay on campus if they would choose to do so. It's a super active community. We have over 100 clubs and organizations, so anything that you're involved with in high school, you absolutely can continue here at Catholic. We have over 25 different NCAA Division III sports teams, club sports, intramurals. So anything, again, that you're looking to get involved with, you certainly can do here. Campus Ministry is our largest organization on campus, the umbrella organization for all of our service opportunities, any of our mission trips and community service trips, but also for our students to be able to continue to grow in their faith, to get involved in our retreats, our resident minister program, other things of that nature. These are the 9 different undergraduate schools that we offer. So as I mentioned before, you really can study quite a range of things at Catholic. The only program that you do have to apply directly into coming out of high school is our Conway School of Nursing. At no point throughout your 4 years, once you're on campus, can you transfer into our nursing school. You can, however, though, always transfer out of our School of Nursing. So I always just like to make that point. We received a $60 million donation this past spring to build a new School of Nursing and Science. And so we're slated to break ground on that sometime soon. That will ultimately allow us to double the size of our School of Nursing. Our nurses who graduated this past year had a 100% pass rate on the NCLEX exam. So certainly doing outstanding work. Some other notable majors, politics is our single largest major on campus. What better place to study politics than in Washington, D.C. We have a musical theater program with direct ties to Broadway. So our students are back and forth to New York quite a bit. We're one of only a handful of schools in the country to offer a dual degree in architecture and civil engineering. And I do always just like to mention with our Rome School of Music, Drama, and Art, you can be involved in any of those productions and take classes in any of those areas, even if you're majoring in a different subject area. So I always just like to highlight that. And then for students who are interested in any of the pre-professional tracks, we do have a pre-law advising program as well as a pre-health professions advising program. Some highlights in our application review. We do not charge an application fee, and we are test blind. We've been test optional for the past 5 years. We've really been able to master that process, and so it only makes sense given all of the testing hiccups this year that we do move to be test blind moving forward. So that means at no point moving forward will we need test scores for admission, for merit, for honors, for the nursing program, you name it. It just won't be part of our process. Your transcript is most important to us. First and foremost, the classes that you're taking. Second to that, the grades that you're getting in those areas. We have early action and early decision deadlines of November 1st, regular decision and early decision 2 of January 15th, but we are taking everything into account. We require a counselor and teacher letter of recommendation, and we're looking at all of the things that you've been involved with outside of the classroom as well. What's most important to us is being able to continue to create that strong community that we have on campus. We will automatically consider you for merit scholarships when you apply for admission, no separate application needed. If you're applying for need-based financial aid, we do require both the FAFSA as well as the CSS profile. And I think my time is almost up. I am the admission counselor for Northern Virginia, so feel free to be in touch via email. You can also sign up for an interview via my Calendly account on our website, and make sure you're following all of us on social media. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Just a final reminder, please keep sending in those Q&A questions. And Now we'll be hearing from Old Dominion University.
All right, good morning. Thank you, Anna. Good morning, everybody in Vero. Thank you so much for taking time out to go ahead and join us for this Old Dominion University presentation. My name is Takarla Moore. I'm the Senior Admissions Counselor here at Old Dominion. Old Dominion is, of course, one of your largest research opportunities on campus here located in Virginia. We're located specifically in Norfolk, which is the second largest city in the southeastern region of our state. So we're excited that you're here today. Hopefully you have questions, place them in the chat. We are here to answer questions. We want that interaction, and we want you to learn a little bit more about ODU. As you are maybe familiar, maybe not, Old Dominion, of course, is home to about 25,000 monarchs and growing. We have about 20,000 undergraduate students. The remaining balance are graduate students. We have 7 academic colleges, which includes both a graduate school and a Perry Honors College. You will notice there are over 98 bachelor's degrees. So if you're looking to study anything from the arts all the way to the sciences, we have you covered. Within those 98 degrees, there are another 70 plus that are graduate level. So if you're thinking about grad school at ODU, you can still pursue those terminal degrees. Also, being that we are one of your larger state institutions, you may be looking at that student to faculty ratio, 17:1, great ratio for a school of our size. We give you the big public atmosphere with the small school feel. That allows for you to have about 30 to 35 students on average in your classrooms, and you will notice that the campus is 335 acres of flat land. If you are a coastal lover, you will notice the backdrop of ODU. Elizabeth River watershed, and our campus is completely flat. So longboarders, skaters, bikers, this is the campus for you. In terms of campus life, you might be wondering what it's like to be a monarch. How do we live on campus? What's ODU's atmosphere like? It's very exciting. It's an eclectic place to be. We have over 300 student organizations, whether you're looking at marching band, dance teams, choirs, musical groups. Maybe you want to be in a fraternity, maybe you think about cultural. We are all things diversity. ODU does give you a lot of options in terms of getting involved. And on top of that, we're residential. There are 14 residence halls currently on our campus. We are building a 15th hall as we speak, and that will be open in 2021. There's also lots of dining locations for the foodies in the room today. You have everything you can think of, all your chain restaurants, independent restaurants, coffee bars, snack shops, different types of dining halls, whatever it is that you like to do, eat, see around our campus and around the Norfolk area. ODU has a lot of options. We do encourage you to look at all of these options on our website and place those questions in the chat. In terms of admission, you may be wondering, how do I get admitted to ODU? What's it looking like for this year? Well, as you can see, we are on the common application. We also have the ODU application specifically. ODU runs both applications simultaneous. We do not care which one you fill out. As you can see, we are a test optional school. Do not worry about those test scores. They are not required for admission. We completely can deem you eligible for admission sans test scores. Also, you'll notice if you have them, you're welcome to self-report. We are in the business of admitting students. We want you to go ahead and get your applications complete. Self-report the information. We will follow up with you on those appropriate documents to verify after admission is offered. You'll notice as well at the bottom, we are early action and regular decision. Early action is non-binding. It's not a commitment to ODU. It simply means you want to be the first to hear back from us. And regular decision is February 1st. And that's simply just an across-the-board deadline, non-binding. Once we bypass both of those deadlines, we continue to admit students into Old Dominion until our freshman class is full. So you will have that opportunity, students, to go ahead and apply and be hearing back from ODU throughout the season. Also, you will notice when you apply for admission, you are automatically considered for merit scholarships. Guess what that means? You get your offer of admission and your merit scholarship in one notification. All you have to do from there is go ahead and complete the FAFSA or utilize any other financial means to stack on top of that merit, and you're able to be on your way to ODU. In terms of finances, what does it cost to attend? ODU is one of your lowest cost in-state affordable options. We are looking at all things affordability. So as you can see, in-state and out-of-state prices are posted per year for our campus. We are happy to bring you a low-cost option, and also this is the most a family could budget for. This is before your merit scholarship, before your state aid, before your federal grants, before your work study, and before your prepaid plans or benefits. So we are definitely bringing you all things value and affordability. We look forward to working with you on options to pay for school and options for an affordable education here at ODU. And that is it for me. I wanted to keep it brief so that we have time for Q&A. On the screen, you will see how to reach us, Office of Admissions, follow us. Make sure you send us an email, give us a call, follow our social media accounts. I'm Takarla Moore, the Senior Admissions Counselor. I'm also on the website with my colleagues, and we look forward to interacting with you more. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. I know we have a couple of Q&A questions open right now. If anyone would like to jump in and start answering those, you can feel free to interrupt me. Thank you all for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide. Also, this is just one of many sessions being hosted, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions at strivescan.com/Virginia. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other sessions recordings at strivescan.com/Virginia. If you all are planning on just responding to those Q&As in a private message, I can leave this going for a little bit longer so you still have access to that Q&A. But thank you all for joining us. All right, we are approaching the end of our session. And it looks like everyone is done with their Q&A questions. So thank you all for joining and goodbye.